Nike sues Stockx over selling fake sneakers. An ongoing feud between the two footwear industry's biggest partners continues to escalate, with Nike now adding a string to their lawsuit claiming Stockx has been selling fake, counterfeit Nike and Jordan brand products. Nike ended up buying 4 pairs of shoes and they all became fake. The main one that they're attacking on is going to be the patent breads because they sold it as an NFT, and then it ended up being fake as well. YouTube families, your man Carlos here from Kickclusive. We back at it with another videos, you know, from the title, something that we've been expressing for already over 3 years. So let's get right to it, man. As the article's going crazy right now, Nike is suing Stockx for a couple things, copyright infringements and stuff like that with the NFT program they did, but now they're adding fakes. I say, you know, it's about time that Nike threw that in there, or even Nike decided to look into it to see if they were selling fakes or not, because all over the internet everybody knows I've been saying it for 3 years already. You know, this video right here is gonna be my perspective, my opinion about the whole situation, stuff like that, and how I feel about it. You know, something a topic that's very sentimental to me, because, you know, we've been saying it for a couple of years, and a lot of people labeling us as, you know, they hater, they got a sneaker store, you know, Stockx messes up. You know, to be honest, since Stockx came out, my business actually went up, blew up, you know, how do you say, and stuff like that. You know, we're doing more sales than we ever did and stuff like that, you know. And at the end of the day, Stockx helped us in that, you know what I mean? How, right? Because they say, you know, they sell cheaper than us, stuff like that, but how we price our margins, their data is amazing, so I respect them for that, you know. Their data on how to sell sneakers, what they go for, stuff like that, something that everybody uses. You know, you go to a show to buy, everybody got Stockx on the phone to pull up the stuff, you know what I mean? So where it comes to, like, you know, everybody saying we're hating and stuff like that, you know, this is gonna be, again, no hating, no nothing, just my opinion and what I think about, you know, and definitely for educational purposes. So how they help us, right? You know, they back to the data, everything we price in the store is going to be a couple dollars more in Stockx. You know, a couple stores got $50, some we get to 100 over Stockx. Some people like, I ain't paying that, but, you know, all of our customers and all our supporters know, you know, any other store can never match Stockx. They're the cheapest at the bottom, and they sell fakes. So you don't know, you're gambling, you don't know what you're getting. So by all means, take your risk, you could purchase. What we're doing to help out is we're gonna do free authentications to anybody that purchases online, stuff like that. Since 3 years ago, when we released a video of them giving us a Travis Scott one, you know, you could go right here, check it out. So it came to a couple of shoes, they didn't want to refund us. The main one, just to keep it short and simple, was the Travis Scott one. And you know, we tried to get our money back. We showed them the difference. It was a very, very bad fake that if they take authenticating seriously, how they say and stuff like that, it will never pass. Like, that fake was outrageous. Box, everything was super bad fake. And on top of that, they got hit with a big rumor, and not a rumor, facts, that they let a reseller sell over 100 fake pairs of Travis Scott ones, and they all passed. So after that happened, and, you know, they got bashed, a couple months later, I decided to buy my personal pair. I ended up selling it in my store, so I said, you know what, let me pick up my pair. And one of the employees bought it for me, and they sent it to the store, stuff like that, because I didn't have a Stockx account. They bought it for me. It came in, boom, very bad fake. And I was shocked, because my thinking was, they just got hit with all these fakes, they're not gonna they be on top of it, maybe get somebody to be specialized in the Travis Scott ones. And nah, they don't care. They were just selling letting the fake fly. So I got that, tried to get my money back. They blocked the guy's account. They didn't want to give nothing back. They saw we shipped it right to the store, so they knew who we were. I had to go through my credit card. It was a headache. It took over 3 months to just get my money back. And they were responding to me in the beginning like, oh, let me see. Once I send them the picture, they noticed. Ghost. 10, 20 emails, nothing. Had to take a couple months reaching back to my credit card account after all that. But since that video that happened about 3 years ago, we started doing a promise that we still hold to today, which is anybody that buys from Stockx is, you know, you could buy wherever you want. You know, I'm not telling you don't buy from them, stuff like that, but just if you're buying, know how to legit check. That's my advice to you. If you're gonna buy from Stockx, know how to legit check. So we're gonna be providing free authentications for any Stockx purchase. If you bought something on Stockx, bring it to our store and we're gonna authenticate it. In the last couple of weeks, we had 7 situations like that. They come with receipts and everything. We authenticated, they wanna sell it. Bam, ended up being fake. So all you guys out there, just be very, very careful. Again, this is not throwing hate or anything. Just wake the fuck up and see what's going on. So right there, you saw the promise that we made almost 3 years ago that, and if you buy from StockX and stuff like that, feel free to bring it in. We'll authenticate the shoe for you and we'll be able to check it out, give you another opinion before you cut that tag or they give you problems. So since then, everybody was labeling us as haters, StockX, you know, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, that. They just don't want to see that. I said it's going to come to the light. The truth is going to come out, and this is where we are now. So as you see, Nike has caught them selling fakes. They have countless of fakes. I got 3 pairs right here that, you know, every time I see them, I get highly upset. Upset why? Because still to this time, they just getting worse and worse. We authenticate shoes every day now for people that come in, you know, and all the love and support. I love doing this. Always gonna be free to. Always gonna be free. So we're gonna be able to give back to the sneaker game, so the sneaker community. We're gonna authenticate anything you buy. Just bring it in when you purchase. Make sure I got the tag so we know it comes from there. We'll authenticate it. Right here we got a couple pieces from some people that are still fighting right now to try to get their money back because they cut the tag. This one still got the tag, and it's funny because there's actually the pair that Nike is suing them for, and this is what I said. So these are the 2 high-risk items that you should not buy for nothing. You got the patents and the shattered backboard. I don't know with the gloss what it is. They're not hiring people to check it, but with these 2 pairs right now, be very careful buying it. You know, this is the little flimsy joint. Scratch the lid, gets in your nail on both of them. Easy to tell. Like, I checked these and I noticed they're fake already 1 or 2 seconds just by scratching the lid. That tells you what kind of quality. These are better quality, but the boxes is always different. So if you really have somebody that their job is to authenticate shoes, how are you not catching this? You got a UV light, right? How you not catching this? Even though if you're doing it fast, what I think you guys should do is up your customer service. Number 1, stop telling people all your shoes is authentic, because they're not. You know what I mean? Number 2 is better training for the people that are authenticating, and not even better training. Here's one advice, you know, that we do, and we able to stop all the fakes, right? If you can't tell it's authentic, don't take it. Oh, not that hard, bro. But you know what? You guys don't want to lose money. Everything's about the money, so you stop caring about the consumer, which is why we started this fight. You know, I'm you some people, you know, just because we were doing educational videos to show people the differences and stuff like that, they went try to got our Instagram disabled, but a couple months later we were able to get it back. You know why? Yo, bro, we on a roll, man. You know, here, beep, beep, beep. Because we got proof, you know, we got the customers with their receipts, their online orders, everything matching that this is the same shoe that they got in. And then, you know, for us, when it happened to us, we also got the same proof. That's why we were able to get our Instagram back, you know. This is we're doing this for education and showing the people to be careful, actually teaching you guys to find the easy tricks that you could do in your house to be able to catch any fakes, so you can continue buying on StockX. Buy on StockX, but just learn how to authenticate. You know what I mean? Or bring it to us, we'll check it for you, you know, stuff like that. So you know, I'm not surprised at what's happened. I'm surprised as how long it took for this to happen and stuff like that, for Nike to go after them in this case. Because if you know, just Google StockX and fake, you're gonna get endless of videos, endless of stories. And you know, some stories might not be true, but 75-80% of them are. You know what I mean? I get a lot of people that come here also legit check the shoes and be like, hey, I got this from StockX, and then I look at the fake. It's a very, very bad fake that you get on DHL or whatever, and I could tell that's not from StockX because that quality is just straight crazy. And then they come with a fake StockX tags. I could tell those right off the bat. And you know, and then the next question I asked them, did you buy them from StockX or somebody you know bought? And then they go, oh, somebody I know. Nah, they didn't. They got all the fake. So we understand those kind of stories, but then we got the real stories. We got the ones with all the proof. We got all the ones with the receipts, stuff like that. Enséñame, show me the order real quick. So my guy right here bought it in November. Let me see. Yeah, right there, show the people. November 25th, 2021. Delivered, order verified and authentic.
Got it.
Toma. Paid $543, right? Why didn't you wear this?
Yo lo tenía guardado para venderlo después que entré aquí.
English.
Oh.
Not a little bit. So he had these, he had them saved, he bought them, he didn't get to wear it. He started working with us, I say, what, February? So that's already 3 months in, right? And look what happens with stuff like this. He cut the tag, he meant to store it, nice shoe, he didn't have the time to wear it yet. As he was working here, he started noticing people bringing Stockx, checking, he was like, yo, and then he started seeing with his own eyes, yo, is this really happening? Seeing stuff like that, and a lot of people come fakes. He comes, brings me the shoe, like, yo, I bought this, can you check it? Boom, fake. Just from seeing the box, it's, yo, print me a dunk box.
There's one right there. Oh, and right there.
Oh, got it right behind me, right, guys? Compare it. I don't know if the camera could get it, but they're a different color. The white is different. Can you catch it on camera?
Mm-hmm. A little bit, you know, not that much.
Not so much, but make sure, yeah, last videos you guys say you catch it, you know, and I'm looking at it, I don't see no difference. So people see, but you get on the light, they're different. The inside is a whole different material, but then let's get to the shoe, right? It's a different dunk, but you can do it with almost any dunk, right? Number one, look at the shape on the inside. This one is very bulky. This is not a legit check, but I just want to show you guys. It's very bulky, you know? Look at the E. The E is touching the check almost. It's supposed to be touching, but you can't see the bottom of the E. Look at a real dunk. You can get any dunk. Nike don't mess up like that.
Wait, hold on. Camera, fuck. Okay.
We don't have a Syracuse here?
Boom, there we go. You guys see it, guys.
I got more Syracuse at the other store, not here, but look at that. That's number one, the bulkiness, just the side and the feel of the shoes. A couple more differences I'll show you, but we're gonna leave that for the next video we're doing. But this is just what's going on and what happens, right? If he wasn't here or didn't think about it, he would have been wearing it, or he would have still had it in his closet 3 months later, and you can't really do nothing now. It's already 3 months. Actually, you can still do a chargeback with your credit card, which that's what we're gonna do, help him out with. But those are the differences. You see stuff like that, you know what I mean? You come in, we go write you a letter, and we'll show you the difference that we found on the shoe. But what is my story, or what I'm trying to get with this right here is that, imagine how many people think they have real shoes on and are wearing fake. That's what I say, yo. Flexing that tag, not a flex.
Yo, check out my pair real, yo. Stockx, yo.
Yeah?
Yeah, check
I got those out of stock too.
Yo, word, not for real. Yo, check them out. I don't know. I'm curious now.
Over.
You wore them.
You beat up some fakes, man.
Yeah. They beat up and you wore them.
Nah, but it's not like that, you know what I mean? Just as I said, you could buy at your own risk. Make sure to know how to legit check stuff like that, or bring it in. We authenticate it for you, man. And you see Stockx hit Nike with a response saying that we take customers protection extremely seriously, and we invested millions, blah 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 blah. Even Nike uses their employees uses to buy and sell on stock. Come on, man, this is the best response you got. All I read is here is you saying that, oh, fakes are all over the world. But bro, all you gotta do is, if you can't tell they're real, don't take it. But you're not gonna do that because you're gonna lose money. You want to take everything you can. You want the consumer to be wearing fakes. If they don't know, they don't know. We have seen stories, and I even have from employees of Stockx saying crazy stuff, you know what I mean? At the point that they sell a fake, the customer notices, they return it, but then they go put it back to sell. And the next thing, hey, whoever don't notice is over, it's gone, sold. They got their money. Which to me, that's crazy. And then that's the number one, customer service. You know, I have we definitely a big part of them upping their customer service. You know what I mean? Now that they respond to more people and could get to people, we definitely had a thing to do with that, with all the videos we threw out there. Not even a lot of videos, it's just, you know, what happens in a sneaker store. Every day, every sneaker store, you'll see people with fakes from Stockx. So if we see that, imagine the whole world that doesn't. You know what I mean? So again, you know, you buy from Stockx, we got our promise, you bring it here, get authenticated. Stockx, you gotta man the fuck up and start doing what you gotta do for your customers, man. You guys blew up and we're #1 store, reselling. We respect you. We use your data to sell. It's definitely a plus to help us, you know what I mean? But you gotta start taking care of your customers more, you know what I mean? And stop saying that, oh, they're real, but they're just defected, or stop answering them. You gotta, again, it's all about customer service. That's what we try to do, you know, #1 customer service, help out all the customers we can. We don't sell sneakers, we sell the experience. Because we here, we lit, we live.
What you think on the Stockx thingy?
I don't rock with Stockx. I warned that y'all don't listen. All the customers that come in here, oh, Stockx this, Stockx that. You guys owe me an apology. I warned you guys. Every time you want a legit check here, I tell you the truth. You guys don't believe me. Stockx is real, Stockx is that. Now that Nike sued them, now you guys want to believe me. But we've been told y'all, we've been warned y'all. That's all I gotta say, man. I don't mess with Stockx.
I remember back in 2 years when I first started working here, that was the Stockx video that blew up. That was the first video we made. That was the first video I think I did in the store. And I mean, we told y'all, we get a lot of comments saying that we just hating. I mean, not all of them, but like a 30%, right? Like a 30% of them saying that we just hating, that we just don't like the Stockx. I mean, how Giancarlo say helps, because their data is actually good. You know, you got all the information in just one platform. But how we said, I mean, you could keep buying from a Stockx. It's just that, you know, make sure you legit check them and get them verified, and actually don't rock the Stockx tag. We actually made a few TikToks where even I had the Stockx tag here in my shoes, and they come and cut it, because it's actually not you know, it's not drip. That's not part of your drip. It's just something that people think is, I mean, we told you.
I've said it from the start. Stockx customer service, terrible. I ordered a shoe. If we go back to the earlier videos, I ordered a shoe, and they didn't want to give me my money back. It was a size. Do I look like a size 13? I'm not a 13, and they didn't want to give me my money back. The customer service was terrible, and working here, I've seen so many fakes from Stockx. So many. Like I already lost count.
Would you buy a shoe from Stockx?
Now, no. Before, yeah. Because why not now? Because there's so many fakes now.
But hey, you work with us. You could buy there cheap, bring it in here, and we'll authenticate it for you.
But what if it comes out fake? What am I gonna do with it?
Right? Too much of a hassle.
Exactly. So I just either buy from you or Nike, and that's it. Yeah,
I tell everybody, always go for retail first.
Yeah.
If you can't hit for retail, Kickclusive.
Nada, mi gente, yo entré a trabajar aquí hace más o menos 2 meses, casi 1 mes y medio. Yo escuché los comentarios sobre Stockx. Obviamente ya yo sabía de antemano un par de comentarios, pero aquí ya uno aprende más de lo que es el negocio y todo. Y nada, yo he visto, no, Maluma, yo he visto pila de legit check.
Se jodió.
Se jodió, no, lo estoy vendiendo de stock. A vaca muerta.
Vinieron de Stockx, tiene que ser de verdad, ¿verdad?
De stock.
What you think, Kyle, about the Stockx and Nike situation?
That's actually why I got out of shoes. I used to sell shoes before I sold Pokemon. And on Stockx, I bought a pair of blue mirror foams. And they ended up fake. And I didn't even know they made fakes for mirror foams. And I got them in, and I brought them to Kickclusive. We compared it to another pair, and it was fake. Completely fake. I lost out on $500.
Oh, I didn't want to like return your money, like nothing?
It was too long of a process, and they took forever to get back to me. And then I waited whatever amount of time, and then they sent a long thing. I had to send them all the pics, and then they had to verify, and it was too long of a process. It wasn't worth it.